Hey everyone, I'm back again for another video. This time around, I'm going to do something that I'm actually surprised I haven't done already. And at first I thought this was just going to be an update, but it turns out, at least from what I've seen, I don't think I've done a PS1 game collection video yet. So I thought I'd go ahead and do that now. That's why, if you could tell, that's usually where my PS1 games go. And I brought them all out here so I could go through them and show you guys what I have. I'm going to start out with the few Japanese games that I have. Then I'm going to go into my sort of incomplete games. That is, games with either disc only, disc and manual, case and manual, or games with missing discs. So, and then after that I'm going to move on to complete games. And I'm going to get right into it because this video might be long. So starting out with the Japanese games, I have Dragon Quest VII, Genso Suikoden 2, if I said that properly. If I did not, I'm sorry. And Metabot R. At least I call it Metabot because the show here is called Metabots. But on the side here it says Metarot for those of you that can see. But however, it's Metabot R. Next, the incomplete games. First, I have here a Squaresoft demo disc. It's mainly Final Fantasy VII, but there's also it says playable demos of Final Fantasy VII and Bushido Blade, and video clips of Final Fantasy Tactics and Saga Frontier. I just found that at a thrift store, so I thought I'd grab it. Next, starting up with the incomplete games, I have Advanced Dungeons & Dragons Iron and Blood, Mega Man X4, The Unholy War, Akuji the Heartless, Riven. Now, for Riven, I do have all 5 discs, but no front art or manual for that. Mortal Kombat Mythology Sub-Zero, Crash 2, Cyber Sled, Mortal Kombat 4, EA Sports NASCAR 2001, nothing special about that, Rallycross 2, Tennis, Tomb Raider 2, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2, a lot of sequels here, Twisted Metal 3, and then here I have NHL 98. And then these two games are missing discs, but I have just one of each of the 2 discs that goes with these, and that is Heart of Darkness and Gran Turismo 2. So let me just get this out of the way. And then I'm starting my complete games collection. And there are some greatest hits mixed in with black labels because I don't really care. I just want to have the game and play it for the most part. A Bug's Life, Alien Trilogy, Alundra. Alundra I was happy to find as cheap as it was, and as in good condition that it was. Army Men Gold. It's the collection of the 3 Army Men game on the PS1. Got that for $10. It was a good deal for that too. Ball Blazer, Beyblade. I actually bought this at an EB Games. Black Dawn, Broken Helix. I had a person at a thrift store actually pass this to me once they saw that I was looking for video games, so I was happy to be given that. Broken Sword 2, Chrono Cross. I actually bought this brand new, and it was fairly cheap still. Cool Borders 4, Crash Bandicoot, Crash Bandicoot Warped, and I incorrectly in the past called this the racing game, but somebody told me it was just a sequel to the main series. Crusaders of Might and Magic, Darkstone, Dragon Ball Z Ultimate Battle 22, and I love pretty much any Dragon Ball Z game. Anything Dragon Ball Z at all, except for the Legacy of Goku games on the Game Boy Advance. Those ones I wasn't the biggest fan of. Die Hard Trilogy, Driver 2, and Duke Nukem Land of the Babes. Now let me just get the next stack. Starting here, I have Fear Effect. I don't know why I took extra long with that. Final Fantasy Anthology, Final Fantasy VIII, and yes, sadly I don't have Final Fantasy VII, and I've never played it, but I don't know, I haven't found it for the right price. Final Fantasy IX, Forsaken, and I know it looks weird, that's because this is actually just the advertisement in the back for the manual, for the strategy guide, sorry, because the front cover of the manual was ripped off. G. Darius, Grand Theft Auto, and then I have 2 copies of Grand Theft Auto 2, just Black Label and Greatest Hits. Inuyasha, A Feudal Fairy Tale. I love Inuyasha. Inuyasha's a great show. Well, it was a great show when I was younger. I tried getting back to it, but I don't know, it just didn't have the same feel to it. But I'm going to check out the movies again sometime. I have them right there. Jade Cocoon, I've been told this is a very good game, but it's another RPG, and I haven't had the time to get to this yet. Jet Moto 2, Killing Zone, just a cruddy fighter. Mech Warrior 2, MLB 2002, Namco Museum Volume 1, Nectaris Military Madness, NFL Blitz 2000. I don't really care for these sports games. I mostly have them just because I've gotten them in lots or in bulk purchases, I suppose. I never individually buy sports games. NHL Face-Off 99, Oddworld Abe's Exodus, and that's the end of that stack. And I just have one more stack to go. I'm just being extra careful here. The last stack here starts with a pretty cruddy game, if I do say so. Pitball, Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue, and this is actually the first Power Rangers show that I watched all the way through, and it was on Fox Kids first thing in the morning. Loved it. Ready to Rumble Boxing, Reboot, one of my favorite shows when I was a kid. Ridge Racer, I'm not sure which one in the series this is. Scrabble, another amazing game here. Silhouette Mirage, South Park Rally, Spec Ops Stealth Patrol. I don't think I've actually ever played that game. It's a shame. Spin Jam, just a very budget puzzle game. Spyro the Dragon, Spyro the Dragon, and then Spyro Year of the Dragon. Next is Star Trek Invasion, and this one here, this one was the really bad Star Trek game that I played, but I don't know, personally there's a lot of bad Star Trek games in my opinion. Street Skater 2, I actually like skateboarding games, especially the turn of the century skateboarding games. Those were my favorites. Like the Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 and 3 were my favorites. Swagman, I just got this because the case looked hilarious, and it was cheap. Siphon Filter and Siphon Filter 3, but not Siphon Filter 2. Tecmo's Deception. Just recently, the fourth game in the series just came out for the Vita, and I think also for the PS3. The original Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. Toy Story 2. I just got this recently, and I have not had a chance to play it yet. Toy Story Racer. Just a sort of regular cartoon racer. Like cartoon kart racer. Twisted Metal. Love the franchise. The early games aged terribly. And also Twisted Metal 2 here. And if you remember, I also have Twisted Metal 3 disc only. Uprising X. Just not a good game at all. WCW Thunder. And Wheel of Fortune. I just thought I'd put this video together because I have picked up a lot more. Sorry, I just had to move that out of the way. I've picked up a lot more PS1 games in the last little while, and now my collection is substantial enough that I thought it would warrant its own full video. I have other collection videos that I'm waiting to sort of put together. As you can see, I have a substantial amount of Wii games. The Dreamcast update was just back in March, so I'm not quite there yet with the next one, just because I haven't been adding that many games to my Dreamcast collection because it's starting to get a little difficult. But next time I add a significant amount of games to my Dreamcast collection, I will be putting another video together for that. Expect a DS, Nintendo DS collection video coming up soon. Most likely it'll be posted after this video. I don't think I have anything else to say right now. As always, leave comments in the comment section below. Anything you'd like to say, comments, questions, suggestions, ideas, anything at all, and I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. Check out my Facebook, my Twitter, my website. All the information is in the description below. And that's it. See ya.